Staying with Lookup TV. This is Lookup News. Nancy Nalima here and Josephine Oko on the sign language interpretation. Moving on, the Energy and Petroleum Cabinet Secretary Davis Chirchir has said the government will pay outstanding debt to petroleum dealers owed after the cessation of the fuel subsidy program. While appearing before Parliament today, the CS said the government has allocated over 50 billion Kenya shillings in settling the debt. The CS, however, added that the government has heavily invested to increase power connection across the country through the last mile connectivity program.
The fuel subsidy, which stood at about 50 billion, I think it is now at about 42 billion because last week we did make some payments. And I do agree that this stifles some of our small petroleum dealers. We did provide, and this House passed through the supplementary bill to a budget of about 40 billion. So yes, we have a budgetary allocation that should be able to extinguish the outstanding bill to some of those petroleum dealers. Ngalani, Kargi, Mount Kulal, and South Hor towns will benefit from electricity connectivity, considering that they are not yet connected to the national grid. Mheshimiwa Ngalani, we are working with the Rural Electrification and Renewable Energy Corporation, and who are currently implementing the electrification in Ngalani town at a cost of 141 million Kenya shillings. The contractor is currently carrying out pole erections on the project and will be completed within 6 months, that is by October 2023. With respect to Kagi area, it is planned for implementation under the World Bank funded Kenya Off-Grid Solar Mini-Grid program. The bidding documents have been submitted to the World Bank for approval to facilitate advertisement of the tenders. The Kenya Off-Grid Solar project or program is projected for completion by December. We are building a line. We've gotten funding from the government of Korea to the tune of about 15 billion, together with the local funding, to connect Bomet, which is the link which has not been done, Bomet, Narok. And that way we'll be able to evacuate more power. We have enough power in Olkaria, but it is not reaching Western Kenya because of that short link. Once this link is done, and the link from Chemosit to Bomet has been done, a place called Kapwen, we should be able to evacuate more power all the way to Bomet, Kericho, Kisii, Migori.
And in other matters,